Hello, welcome once again to the complete character rigging series. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to begin with a control creation and connecting it up inside the rig. And in this particular video, I'm gonna teach you how to start rigging the hand, how to do the IK and FK setup, and how to make a custom IK FK switch by yourself. So stay tuned till the end of this video for the complete knowledge. So the people who already subscribed to the channel, thanks a lot. And those who haven't subscribed yet, it's totally fine. Subscribe whenever you wish. But hey, thanks for watching. Let's let's start begin with this video. So we're gonna start with this left hand, by the way, and open up the outliner. If it is closed, I did close it. And yeah, let's I'll do the quick recap what is done in this character yet. So we have cleaned up our mess, and the last video we have put it up our skeleton in the correct manner, and also we have completed its on local rotation axis. If you go and go for the object axis, and you can see over here it's now on its local rotation axis. This is exactly what we wanted. So now let's start with this, and yes, I'm gonna not use any kind of a script, so create any controllers, so don't worry about it. We will use the Maya uh, tool itself, so you don't have to worry about any kind of complex thing. So yes, and do follow step by step so you can have complete knowledge what I'm doing. So yeah, so I will start with this clavicle. So let's start go in the curve, create this first one, nerve circle. And yes, whenever you create any kind of controllers, just rename it at that moment itself, and because it will not give you a headache at the end of the video. So at the end of the rig, that you have to rename everything, and you might get confused whatever is happening. So it's good to rename while it's creating. So let's rename it our extension side L underscore, and this is CLAVICL. This is clavicle and CT. We can follow the CTL or just go for CTRL. It depends on you. I'm gonna follow CTRL control for this rig setup. Okay, so now in the grid itself, press Control G. Yep. So copy this name, paste over here, and this is control group. So make it here underscore GRP, and this is left hand clavicle control. So do one thing, what we have done, go for the custom, and I guess let's do it again. So the tool we are gonna use is it will be used like so many times, so why not make it a shortcut here. So let's go first make shortcut. So go for modify, match transformation, and now check for this translation, rotation, or all transformation. So I'm gonna do for the all translation. This setup is looking good. So while you are in your desired self and go in the menu, press Control Shift, and this is a left click over here, and you see there's icon appear. So this is exactly the same icon which I've clicked over here. So I know some of our many people you already knew about this, but this is for the new person who is watching this setup for the first time. So yeah, let's start with this, and the clavicle control. So first select the clavicle control group, because we don't want only control to follow, we want the group to follow it. Select the control group, select the clavicle, and click over in the uh, match everything. So now it is actually inside here. So let's hide model or make it as a template for now. So by accident we don't select it. So you can see here our clavicle control is placed. All right. So make it large. We have not cleared its It's a history 8, so let's take a benefit of that, make it 6. And yes, either we can start with a new, making the new controller and group, or we can duplicate the same thing and then we can start with that. Press Ctrl D. So this is going to be the clavicle, so it should be shoulder, or what we have named over here. Check the name. This is arm, so this will be the left arm. Control group, Control A, copy it and paste over here. So okay, the name is not correct. Fix the name, left arm, and this one also the left arm control group. And so since this is at the same place, so do the same thing. Select the control group first, select the arm, and click on this button. So now it will shift to its shoulder, which is arm. So now duplicate 2 times because we need one for here and one for here. So press Ctrl D, then again Ctrl D. Yeah. So this is going to be the clavicle. So select second one. This sorry, no clavicle. This is going to be its elbow. So place this first, and then the last one is going to be its wrist controller. Now all of this controller are done. So quickly we're gonna correct its name. So this is ELB, elbow, Control A, Control C. This is elbow control. So then second thing, this is now wrist, WRIST, wrist control group, Control A, copy, and this is wrist control. So yeah, so namings are all done for this, and yes, this is an only FK control. So remember, we are going to do the IK and FK both. So we need to name it now because so we can see it as a IK and FK in the naming itself. So we will recognize this control is an FK or IK. So right now I have just put its own name. So no IK, no FK. So why not go for instead of going one by one naming. So yes, we will not name anything for the clavicle, either is a FK or IK. It will be same and it will not be switchable, only from the arm. So select all the controller and its group together, go for modify, search, and search and replace names, and here we're gonna change L underscore to L underscore, and this is an FK control, so just put L underscore. Either you can put the capital F or you can put the small f, it's okay, but I'm gonna use capital F, and then I will put the FK. So what it's going to do, and is going to do remove the L underscore and replace with L underscore FK underscore. So just I will select here as a selected and then replace. So okay, all the control names are done now. So just put it in hierarchy because this is FK control. This should be on the hierarchy, and put the select this group, put it inside this its parent. So it will be behaving like this. Yep, and this is correct. So yeah, so clavicle is here, FK is here. So yes, is working, is good. Now I'm gonna put a IK control over here on the wrist. So and yes, as we have created there, and there should be already some kind of history, and yeah, left clavicle has its history. Why not clean it, edit, delete by type? Not all by type, we will use delete by type history because delete by type will perform only on the selected object. So history is deleted, is clean now, smooth, and yeah. So now just create IK control. Why not go again and create one more, because this shape we're gonna modify it. So go on the grid, first control G, and this is going to be Control V left, and this is IK. IK control group, and this is IK control. So let's first snap it over here on the wrist, because here it will be. So select this IK group, select this, and go for our custom, and click over here. So you can see the IK control is now here. So we haven't get rid of this history yet, so let's make use out of it. So first increase the radius a little bit slightly. We can also okay, let's first do this controller shape down. So FK control wrist, and don't remove the selection, and go for the object mode, then it shorten its radius. Okay, this looks good now. And also this one we're gonna change its make the cubic to linear, so it will something look like so different from the IK. And also let's try with its section, but I guess it was fine. Put the 8. Default was fine. Okay, so reduce the radius. Cool. So now this is done, and we can also start coloring up. So the clavicle, and this is a left hand side, so usually we put left hand side as a blue color. So go for any select its group, or you can go select its controller, and inside the controller we can use a shape, but let's go for display, go for drawing overrides, go for its turn on the drawing overrides, and now you can put this as a blue color, this one. Cool. Same thing we're gonna do with the hand also. So go on the top controller. So what is going to affect is, like, if I color it on the top controller, and if just on the controller, not going into the control shapes, the color will also define, and it will propagate to all of its children controllers. So let me show you quickly. If I go to do with the control shape, and here if I try to do any kind of control, for example red, so you can see this is only happen, this color is only propagated on this the selected control itself. The childrens are not affected by it, so it is useful for many cases, but right now we don't want to go each. So turn off this, go for its here on the top node, and enable here. Now we can switch over to this blue color, and you can see all the blue color happen to its children too. So let's fix this, do this control shapes, move it a little forward. Yep, it's gonna do the job. So yes, this is an IK control. Let's do the same thing with the IK control, and we already have a history. Then edit, delete byte type. Why not make a shortcut of it? Control Shift, click over here, and history is here. Select, and this is remove its history. So yeah, do the same thing with its color. Go for here, enable override, index, select for the blue color. Yeah. So don't worry about it. These are all blue colors, but at the end we're gonna put a IK-FK switch. So on the IK mode, you will see only this controller. On the FK mode, you will see the only FK controller. So this will be not visible at all. So it's totally fine here. All right. So our IK control is also done. The one thing remains is as a controller wise is our pole vector control. So let's go make one more. Great. And I think I need making the circle, because circle is I found very interesting. So let's make it 6, then select this 1 2, make the something shape like this, and all right, to go for the 8. So we will have more control vertices to choose from. Cool. Put it over here, scale down, and all right, this look fine now. Why not make it little up, lift to the ground? Cool then. So now it is left arm. Just remove the IK left arm IK, or you can say the PV control, which is pole vector control. Remove the name, make a group out of here on the grid. Left PV is fine. So let's snap it over here. Select this joint. Oh, sorry, select this one, this joint, and match its all transformation. So now it should be over here, and go for its local axis. In the Z axis, pull it backward, zoom it, and first of all, make its radius high. Let's see if we get something from here. No, the history is not working at all. So go for in its vertex mode, rotate its 90 degree, and now, and also scale this so it will be more visible. Cool. Now pull the group. Remember, I am only pulling the group, and no controller has no value. And okay, so the scale, it got the value of the scale, so we can just get rid of it, the scale, so we can go freeze transformation, or why not just no freeze transformation, go for vertex mode. It's yeah, so it's control vertex mode, and now you can see the scaling is again back to 0, and we have a little big interesting pole vector control. So little pull back. So, and yes, just follow what I am doing one by one, step by step, so you will have a correct result. Otherwise you might be getting some weird deformations while you're putting up the IK setup on the arm. Cool. So this arm pole vector is also done. Why not color it? First remove its history, and color this attribute, enable override on the top group, make it also as a blue, or here you can choose any kind of, but I'm still gonna choose this same blue color. So yes, the control making is done with for the hand, the left hand side. The control is done, and we have our IK control setup, and we have our FK, we have IK and pole vector. The FK control setup is there. So now what we're gonna do, how should we connect with the hand so it will act like IKFK setup? So yeah, so we are not going to directly connect from this joint. We need a duplicated joint over here. So let's select the arm, Control D, pull it out, Shift P, Okay, Shift P outside it and get rid of its finger joints. All the finger joints, get rid of it, and at the end we have only 1, 2, 3 duplicated joints. Here what we're gonna do is name it as a IK and FK joint. So same thing, this is an IK. Let's go modify, search and replace, and L underscore should be here IK, and this is going to be selected, and this is be named at like this. So why not duplicate again the arm. So remember, we are not duplicating from the clavicle, from the arm itself. Control D, Shift P, and and in this time we are going to name it as a FK. We're going to use the selected and replace. So we have not deleted over here the finger, so quickly do that and remove the finger. So we need only 3 joints, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 for IK and 3 for FK for each of the sections. This is our arm section, elbow section, and the last one should be the wrist section. All right, so now we have duplicated the joints now. So how we are going to start setup, and yes, it's a great time to save our rig. Control S, save your rig, or Control Shift S, how you have set it up your rig. So save your rig in this step. So now we are start going to connect it. So 1, 2, 3 wrist. So first IK, then FK, select first IK, then FK, then select the main arm joint. Then go for constraint, and you can go for parent constraint or scale constraint is fine. So let's go the parent constraint, apply. So as a result, you can see if you select the arm joint, we have constraint on here, and we have IK on the top and FK here on the bottom. So two of the joint is affecting this arm. Same thing we're gonna do with this elbow. Select the IK elbow first, FK elbow second, and then select this elbow, the main elbow, and do the same. And then at the end, wrist, IK, FK, and the wrist. Add it. So yeah, so the constraint is done now. And for that matter of time, we are now start doing our constraining on the right, constraining from the controller to our joints. So this is an FK, and do this parent constraint, and yeah, this one is I made the shortcut of the parent constraint over here. So let's use this, and this is FK control. So go for the FK arm, this one FK, go for the parent constraint. This is the elbow, for the elbow FK joint parent constraint, and same thing, this is our the wrist FK, and then at the end wrist FK parent constraint. So what this gonna do, this arm is going to this controller is going to control our FK this joints, and this joint is going to control our main joints. So let's test it out. So yeah, for you guys it look like weird because one joint is following the half, another is joint is staying on the grid, and one is following properly. So why this is happening? Because this joint shares the constraint between the IK FK both, and both are 1. So that's why it's dividing its weight from IK to FK, and is following half of the FK and half of the IK. That's why. And this resting joint is the IK joint on the grid. So as long as you start pulling up the IK, you say it start matching. So that's why. So it's completely normal, it's fine, we are doing correct, this is supposed to happen here. So yeah, so now set a back 0. Yeah, and this is all set up now. So now we're gonna do our the IK setup. So for the IK setup, we will do 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need to go for the skeleton. Go for, I guess, yeah. Go for skeleton and go for IK handle. Go into the box. Reset this, and we need a RP solver, which is rotation plane solver. Do not go for the single chain solver. Go for the RP solver. And yeah, you can close this and see your mouse cursor is already changed. That means it's already in the creation mode for IK. So last we have selected the IK. So now select the base, which is the IK arm on the top and IK wrist. And there is IK handle appeared here. So put the FK on the top over here and IK and name it so it will not be uh, giving any kind of confusion. So L underscore ARM, this is arm and this is IK handle. Okay, left arm IK handle, and this you can also name the effector, or you can avoid this also. EFF, left arm EFF. Yep. So naming is correct now. It happened. So this side we have done the connection between the controller and the joints, and the IK is left. So why not first do the constraint? So select this IK controller now. Uh, See, left IK control is selected, and select for this IK and go for the constraint. You can use point constraint because the IK is not going to be rotated. So either point constraint, parent constraint is fine. So go for the parent constraint over here. You can use the IK constraint too. It's totally fine. Now this pole vector is now in use. Select the left arm pole vector, this controller, and again select this IK handle, and this IK handle we're going to use the constraint as a pole vector. Reset this and apply this. All right, this is great now. Cool. So now we have our, so all the connections is done for the left hand side. Only thing remains is IK FK switch. Now save the rig quickly. So yes, before creating the IK FK switch, I'm gonna do the same setup to the other side, and you can fast forward this setup because I'm gonna just repeat this, or you can continue watching this little clip, because till then I'm gonna set up the other side. And also if you watch, then you will know like how I'm gonna do the mirror side. All right, so let's start with the right hand side. First start doing the controls. So yeah, so go for the clavicle control, control D. You can duplicate it, and remember, never ever use it as like scale X, and this will give you the other side. Please don't do that because it will not give you the correct its rotation. So it's just like duplicate that because we need the shape, and select the clavicle, select it this, and go for the match it. Oh, sorry, is the other way. So select the groove first, then select it, and now match it. Cool then. So now fix the name. This will be the R, and this will be the R. So now this is rotated now. So you want to know like what happened, why we are not going to scale in the x-axis. We can do that too. So just give me a second, I'll show you. Press Ctrl G. So now this is going to be on the grid here. So now this is totally okay. Now press Ctrl D, and the way it's happened to be is like some people do is like a scale X in the negative, like -1, enter, and you see the controller is placed at the same place, but the issue will be of its the rotation of it. So you see this is the scaled negative. So what its local rotation is like X in going downward, and this is the main is like x-axis going downward, but I matched its rotation uh, instead of doing the scale minus, so you see the X is going forward, this is totally different. So but this kind of rotation we need as a local rotation, not the scaled up version going to other side in the negative. So yeah, so do not duplicate and put it on the negative scaling and go on the other side. Do not do that. So for that, let's do this arm, left arm, Control D, and you see we have duplicated our arm. Now select this one, this group. Okay, what happened over here? This one. Oh, sorry. I go for LRA. Sorry. So yeah, this group, select this joint, and now go for this. So now you see the controller is over here. Okay, LRA is also on for this group. So remove the LRA for this group too. And yeah, so you see like now the arm is already placed over here, but the other like this one is not placed properly, and this is totally normal. So one by one, so now select the elbow and this, then go for its match. See, now it's start coming. The wrist is already back, so go for select the wrist and then select the wrist joints and then go for match its position. So yeah, the shape, we're gonna need some shape. Oops, sorry. Yep. So now shape is also done now. So what we have now remain with, it's our IK control and also the pole vector control. So go for the IK control. This one is IK control. Press Control D, and this one is duplicated. Go for the same this one, select this one and go for sorry, match all. And yes, I have forgotten to rename it. Only we need to select all. Go for again window modifies, search and replace L underscore to R underscore, and this one will be the selected. Everything is done. Remove the one from here, and same thing open here, L underscore to R underscore. This is right hand side, and yeah, this one is done. So we're gonna also change its color, and right hand we usually take it as a red color. So go for here this red color, and also this one also matching the red color. So right hand side red color, left hand side blue color, and we have left with our clavicle. Check the clavicle, make the red color, and yeah, and this one remain is our pole vector control. Control D. So yeah, we gonna match this, but it will be coming in this side, so we need something to the other side. Okay, we're gonna match this. Let's go for its first snapping. This one does this one. Go for it, and I cannot see. Alright, because we have pulled our the group little back, that's why it's here. So why not let's quickly make a locator, create locator snap over here. Sorry, we okay, this is not snapping, so just select the locator, select the left arm, matches transformation. Now locator is over here, so either we can freeze transform or just we need, I guess, negative y or negative x. Let's check this, enter. Yeah, so yeah, so this is I have done only to match its translations. Go back, press this, and yeah, So now we don't need any locator. Now fixing the control shapes. You can see the control shape is there. Now fix this control shape. I guess go on side view. This one, F. Yep. Okay. So now our right hand side pole vector also is set it up. Rename it. L will be R and this will be R. Remove the one from there and again make the color change towards red. All right, save your rig under the yeah. So now we are going to duplicate this joint and doing the same setup as the left hand side to our right hand side. And so if you're liking this video so far and you think this is easy to follow, please give a like and comment. This will help me to boost my productivity and I will produce more and more free stuff for you guys. Yeah, so now start duplicating the joints. Control D, then Shift P, make it outside, select this, and there should be joint over here, duplicated, Shift P, and I'm gonna do the same naming, the FK and IK. First, delete its finger. Yeah, fingers deleted up, and now rename it as this is IK and this is FK. The first R underscore this should be R underscore should be go for modify, search and replace. This R underscore should be R underscore IK underscore. This is selected. Yep, the name is changed. Remove the one. This should be also doing the same thing, and this should be FK. Apply and remove the digit from its suffix. So yeah, so our joints are duplicated. You can see here without fingers. Now start constraining it. Exactly same which we have done on the left hand side. So this is going to be repeated, the same setup. So yeah, so go for here. Clavicle, oh, you see the clavicle becomes R. Fix this name. So be careful with that. And yeah, that was only one. So select the IK, then FK, select the arm group, and now we're gonna do its parent constraint. So this one is a parent constraint, same elbow, right hand side, and this is parent constraint, and now the last one is wrist. Yeah, so all three parent constraints are done, and just cross check it. You see it has also every joints have uh, two constraints applied in it. So one thing I'm gonna need to do is this pole vector, the IK handle, it has a parent constraint and a pole vector. So okay, leave that. All right, so now just put an IK over here. This IK is already, I'm going to use last command, an IK, and this will be following the IK. Select this one, select this one. Now this is an IK. Just copy the name over here and paste it. Just put R and same thing on the pole vector. So renaming everything according to your rig is super important. All right, So now our IK is also set up. Now put the controller's constraint on the joint first. Now this is a FK control, so go for the FK and now constraining start. This is a parent constraint. This one is elbow. Go for elbow FK parent constraint and make sure you are selecting the many of people they select mistakenly select the wrong one, so be careful about that selection. This is the FK control we are doing, FK wrist control and FK joints, wrist joints, and yeah, then go for this parent constraint. So yeah, and the IK controller will be only affecting the IK handle, so select the IK handle first. Okay, there's something missing in the IK control. Because this should be matching this one. So see, the rotations are exactly same. But here I can see the rotations are not same. I think it's same. Okay. And this is IK. Okay, fine. Okay, I was selecting the right hand. So yeah, it's always better to clear it out if you have any doubt. Uh, Rather than going into difficulty at the end of the rig. So yeah, so now select the IK control, so we are totally fine with it, no problem at all. IK control, select the IK handle and go for the parent constraint. Now same thing, not same thing, this is a pole vector control, select the pole vector control and select your IK handle, go for constraint and go for the pole vector. This should be something like this and add this. So let's test it out. Cool, this is working fine. Now, so this setup is done. Save your rig. Now we are going to create our IK FK switch for both hand side. So let's start creating the controllers. Go for create, go for now primitives, go for the circle. Sorry about my obsession for the circle. I can't help it. So let's make something like this, something like a drop. How about this? Cool. This looks good now. So this will be IK FK switch. So this is left arm IK FK CH IK FK switch CTR. This is IK FK switch control. And copy this, remove its history, and make control G, and here name paste it. Then make it a control underscore GRP IKFK switch control. So now we can just duplicate on the grid itself, make it right, because we also gonna need on the right hand side. Yeah, two controls are ready. IKFK switch, uh, go for its okay, select this one, select this one. Just we don't need to match any rotation, is fine, it's totally fine. But let's see, and same thing. Okay, this is here now. Increase its size, rotate this in the bottom direction. Cool. So I think it's long. Okay, we need one more rotations. Sorry. Rotate this one more. Snap the rotation and cool. Now scale it down. Yep, let it be a little outside because we need to see its position all the time, so we can see its where's that? We can see it's this is not matching. Let's make it little closer over here. I mean, go for a little more closer to your pivot first. Remove this selection. All right, it's fine now. So yeah, let's move this. Fine. Yep, it's totally fine now. It look good. So now, why not remove the other side? And yes, this controller you can scale it on the scale -x. But again, I'm not going to do the same thing. Why not snap this? Select this and snap it over here. Match. Oh, again, the opposite selection. Cool. Okay, the position matched, but now it's inverted. Okay, select this to fix the naming of it. All right, now go for the side view, F, and check. Why not? Okay, put it somewhere here, or make a locator quickly. So create locator, and this locator should be snapped over here, and then a locator goes in the negative translation, and we can snap this group over here in the locator, and locator remove it, and we will have the rotation of it. So this is I'm doing just for looking it more friendly to the animator, because animators are always complaining about the controls and control shapes. This is not visible, this is not so much registering in their eyes. So yeah, so I'm trying to make the same. And yes, we do have lots of scripts, so we can mirror our control shapes. So yeah, this is now, because this is a beginner series, so I'm only focusing on making how much I can do it manually and make it a complete production ready rig. Cool. So this is done. So now let's make it color something. Okay, this blue or white, yellow. Make this yellow, and this one also make yellow. So yeah, this is look like, because this is always going to be visible to animator and for you. So this is, we are not going to hide this controller at any time. So yeah, so now save this, Control S, select the both controllers. So yes, now we are going to create IKFK switch. Select both controller, edit, add attribute, write it over IKFK underscore SWIT switch. This is IKFK switch, and you can make it Boolean or enum, off and on. It will be written, or make it like integer. I like the integer. Integer will give you the whole number, either it's going for 0 or it's going for 1. So yeah, minimum 0. The 0 will be IK on and 1 will be the FK on and IK off. So default will be IK by itself, and okay. So you will see now this is only one attribute over here. So let's remove all of its controller. Select the controller, remove all of its attribute from top to visibility, and they should be lock and hide, so accidentally any animator will not move it. Cool. So now, and this is constrained by its the main wrist joint. So wherever the wrist joint follows, this switch will follow. So select this, go for left IK, left, go for parent constraint, and same thing we're gonna do other side. Go for right wrist, the main right wrist, not any IKFK, the main right wrist, and then main of this IKFK switch, then parent constraint. So now wherever this joint go, the IKFK switch will go. So yeah, so now the switch is done, and but now we have to make a connection out of the IK and FK. So start with the left. First we're gonna deal with its constraint. So yeah, go for Windows, uh, animation. Okay, now go remove this, go for this animation, go for key, go for set driven key. We're gonna use a set driven key. So select the desired left hand side, go for its driven, it should be in the driven, then select this switch, go for its driver. Okay, now so this one 0 and IK should be on, so go for each and see, like the IK, make it 0, the other one, oh nope, 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 the other way actually, the IK should be 1 and this FK should be off. Go for FK, select the second one, and FK should be 0, and the third one, and this is a clavicle. Okay, we don't need the clavicle, we need the wrist. Okay, be careful about that. We can go for wrist, elbow, arm. Select as a driven, so we can check the wrist joint, and FK 0, and this one 0, this one 0, everything is fine. Select all, IKFK switch, and IK already is 0, IKFK switch, and you can check for its weight. So weight is not visible, so then go for select one, and you can see these two are visible now. Press key, then go for another one, second constraint, select the both one, press key, and then go for the arm, both one, press key. So this is, we are going to repeat, going now on the FK, press this as a 1, and then again reverse this, make it 0, this one should be, FK should be on, this one 0, FK should be on, and this one 0 and FK should be on. So go one by one, FK, go for this W means weight, weight 0, weight 1. So select this key, select the second constraint, key, and same we will do with the third constraint, key. So now the switch is done actually. For left hand side the arm, so you want to test it out, let's test it out. So select this and check, go for IK. So now this is IK, so this is IK control. So if we now move this, and this will not going to affect its main joint. So this is the IK joint, this is the FK joint only. So FK controller driving on the FK, because this is now we are in IK mode. So you see the main joint should be sitting on its default position. You can see that this is all sitting on the default position. This does not move at all. So wrist is here. So now as as like we switch over to the FK and you see the snap happen, the main joint, the arm joint start following the FK one. And also see this controller is also start following it, because this is parented to its wrist main joint. So yeah, so this is working fine now. And now test its IK controller. Let's switch this to IK mode, and now this controller, move it along any direction, and also the pole vector. Now these are all working fine. So yeah, so one more thing. Okay, the same thing I'm gonna do with the other side. Select this controller, put it as a driver, and go for the wrist, elbow, and arm as a driven. Switch. This is a IK right now. Go for the IK, then FK should be off, 0, and this should be 0. Select this, press key, and this is see the right. Make sure you have selected the right switch. Do not check for always the error, and this is key. So yeah, so these constraints are now one way done. So go for the switch it is to FK, opposite, go for opposite setting, select this key, select this key, and this is already selected every time. So yeah, select this key. So yeah, so now this setup is also done. Let's check out first. Now this is FK is on. So let's start following it FK. This should start following its FK, and now check for the IK. Let's move it anywhere and check for its pole vector. And as you notice, like the fingers are also following, because we have deleted these joints from its the IKFK duplicated joints, but its wrist, the main joint wrist, already having its the IK sorry, it's the finger joint. So this wrist is following, making it follow its fingers. All right. So yes, and last not the least, we can also set up the visibility of this controller. So let's go for left side is a driver, and as it will go for the IK switch, then IK controller will be visible, and if it goes for the FK switch, then the FK switch will be visible. So this is left side FK, make it driven. So now this is IK is visible here, but this is the FK joint, so visibility should be off, and make key, and when the FK switch on, then its visibility should be on, make key. So FK is done now, and go for the IK, and remember IK has two controllers, one is a pole vector, one is a rest. Load it as a driven, load it as a driven, load it as the driver. Right now IK is on, go for both, IK on, both visibility, key, and check when the FK is on, then its visibility, turn it off, key. Same thing we're gonna repeat on the other side. This is a driver, and FK driven. This is right now, this is on the IK mode, then FK should be off, and now this is on the FK mode, then FK should be on. So let's do with its IK control 2, and this is IK should be IK is fine, key, and now this is switch. When FK on, then both controllers should be off, key. So yeah, so now you see both controller when the IK on, IK controllers, and both controller the FK on, FK controller is going on. All right, so this is all about the hand setup, and we did set up, if you follow it properly, we did set up our IK and FK controller for both hand, left hand side, right hand side, and yeah, so we also done this switch. So for the beginners this is totally fine, and you see like this the hand is little bit of flipping. This will having some rotation in the IK, so yeah, so we will not figure out in this series because yeah, so that's no, that's going for the advanced level. So yeah, so now this is it for this the hand setup. So yeah, so all right, so this all about the ARM setup, and thanks for watching till the end of this video. Don't forget to like and comment, and share with your friends, and if you have any doubts or questions or any kind of suggestions, please put in the comment down below, and I will see you in the next session of this series. Till then, keep learning, and bye bye.